Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome. The inaugural night. What do you think of the Sunset Schooner? Let's get it up. Fun outdoor stage donated by Hallberg Marine. Great volunteers, Rick Aharts, Dave Freemore, Jeff Lutz, Halla Becker, Linda O'Donnell, all made this happen. So thanks to everyone for our new outdoor platform. It's going to be a blast. So welcome you to the Songwriters in the Round, number 59. Can you believe it? 59. Wow. So and we have three fantastic musicians that are excited to entertain you tonight. And I'm leaning like I'm a coach or something, like I'm Pete Carroll, you know. Anyway, that's a sports ball reference. That doesn't mean a lot to art people sometimes. So anyway, I'm going to introduce our musicians and then let them sing their songs and tell you about themselves. First of all, right here we have Tony Baker. Oh, thanks. Haven't done a thing yet. That's what we're. Oh, anyway, and Elizabeth Gondauer.
Hi.
And Bob Fry. So welcome all to the Sunset Schooner. We're so proud and happy to have you here. Thank you to all you coming out to hear some live music. You're being filmed. For those of you who are watching on TV land, Lakes Area TV is streaming this live. So enjoy it, and let's have a great show and a beautiful night. Beautiful night in Wyoming, Minnesota. So thank you.
All right, well, I drew the short straw to go first, so this is a true story. This is not BS. I had a dream that Johnny Cash told me to write and sing this song.
Wow.
So it kind of sounds like something he would have done, and it's about after I die, coming back to haunt my spouse. I'm gonna haunt you, honey, when I'm gone, because you took all my money and you left me alone, and I had to hawk my hot rod just so you could see your mom. I'm gonna haunt you, honey, when I'm gone. I'm gonna haunt you, honey, when I'm dead. You're gonna hide under your blankets as you lie alone in bed. When I appear outside your window as a big old floating head, I'm gonna haunt you, honey, when I'm dead. You're gonna shake, rattle, roll as I rattle my bones. You're gonna go insane when I'm dragging my chains. You're gonna flip, flop, and fly as I go flying by. I'm gonna haunt you, honey, when I die. I'm gonna haunt you, honey, from the tomb, and you'll see strange shadows on the wall inside your room, and I'll make your cold heart go boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna haunt you, honey, from the tomb. You're gonna shake, rattle, roll as I rattle my bones. You're gonna go insane when I'm dragging my chains. You're gonna flip, flop, fly as I go flying by. I'm gonna haunt you, honey, when I die. I'm gonna haunt you, honey, when I die. I'm gonna haunt you, honey, when I die. Aw, thanks.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, Johnny Cash definitely didn't come to me in a dream, but my song's about a breakup. So different story a bit, but normally I play with a band. We're called Allure, and we're kind of a femme rock genre, and so playing solo is definitely an old and new thing for me. So this is exciting. Thanks for being here. break me over and over. You make my animals scared. You make me give up all of my commitments. You make me circle around. You make me eat too much. You make me embarrassed to love you. You break me over and over. You break me over and over. You break me over and over and over again. Do you know? Do you know? You must know what you do to me. You break me over and over. You break me over and over. You break me. You break me over and over again. Over and over again. Over and over again and again and again. You break me. You break me. You break me over and over again.
Woo!
Thank you.
There we go. Hey, folks. So my name's Bob Fry, and first of all, thanks to the Hallberg people and to all of you for coming out tonight. I played one of these a couple years ago. I don't know what number it is or it was, but it doesn't matter, right? Tonight's 59. And I'm super happy to be playing too because I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, but I live in Minneapolis since 1993. I was back in Cleveland like 2 weeks ago, and I took a terrible tumble down like 10 non-carpeted wood stairs. And yeah, it was pretty scary. And not like I'm making excuses. I think I could still do this, but my fingers are hurting, I'm just saying. But they don't hurt as much as my back, so I'm also glad that we're all sitting tonight. Anyhow, this song, this song's called "My Favorite Picture of You," and I've been writing songs for many, many years, and they come from all sorts of places. And sometimes I just feel that they build up, and then I know like it's time to write a song. And so I thought, I could write this song about different pictures of my wife. She's here tonight. She's I have lots of songs about her. I'm not gonna identify her because I think she gets a little. I have one called Muse too. I think she gets a little tired of being my muse, but what else am I supposed to write about? So anyway, it's called "My Favorite Picture of You," and I wrote it, and I was pretty happy with it. And then I remembered, shit, Guy Clark, if you know who he is, he has a whole album called "My Favorite Picture of You." But by that time, this was already done. So here we go. It's called "My Favorite Picture of You." I think my favorite picture of you might be the first one that I hung on to in a French leather jacket with faded blue jeans. Through your dark blue sunglasses, you stare back at me, and we just crossed the bridge. I remember it well, though I can't say for certain if I decided to tell you yet all of the things that I hope we might do. And I think that it might be my favorite picture of you. Here's my favorite picture of you. I think my favorite picture of you. Might be one taken for I ever knew you. You sat on the steps with your hair in a mess. The window was broken, you was looking distressed. Yeah, you were looking forlorn, staring down at the street with a bag of McDonald's between your 2 feet. In the midst of your grief, hey, it was something to do. Yeah, I think that it might be my favorite picture of you. Yes, my favorite picture of you. I think my favorite picture of you, yes, my favorite one. If I had to choose, it's a snapshot of you with our friends all around in a park, in the city, on the edge of downtown, on the edge of an ending, on the edge of departing, on the edge of remembering how it all started, on the edge of redemption, yeah, unveiled and true. Yes, I think that it might be my favorite picture of you. Hey, my favorite picture of you. I think my favorite picture of you is in a dive bar on Lindale with me in a booth. And maybe that one with the dogs in the snow and my hand around your shoulders like I never let go. And maybe the picture that's just in my mind of the day we first met, the unforgettable kind. You saw all of these images, visions in blue. Hey, I think that they might be my favorite picture. Yeah, my favorite picture, yeah. Thanks a bunch. Thank you.
I usually play, despite that first song you heard me play, I usually play rockabilly, kind of a 50s flavored style of music. And the song I'm going to play next is called Hot Rod Hop. And sometimes a song will just come to you, and I think you'll both agree it's like almost done, like it was always sort of meant to be. This wasn't one of those. This was just pieced together with, you know, different elements, and it took like years in my mind before I even wrote any of it down. And then when I got the chorus done, I'm like, this isn't any good. So I changed one of the words to Jenny instead of honey. And then I thought, well, I should have more words that start with J. So then the mission was to have almost the entire chorus be words that start with the letter J. So anyway, you'll hear what I'm talking about. She got looks that kill, dressed to thrill, drives a long black Cadillac Coupe de Ville. She got angel wings, diamond rings, plays a 295 and makes it swing. She got a cool guitar and a hot rod car. On the edge of the town there's a rockabilly bar. She plays messed around, flats over wounds. When she turns it up, she lays it down. I got a flat black Pontiac with a overdrive. I got a flat black Pontiac with a overdrive. All the jumping jacks and kittens and cats are gonna jump and jive. Ooh, jump back, Jenny, to the hot rod hop with a jetpack, jump back, jitterbug pop, jet black jeans and a Jaguar top. Juke joint Johnny's jacked up, jalopies jumping and a jiving like they're never gonna stop. Jump back, Jenny, to the hot rod hop. She can and smile so nice to be cold as ice. On a rear view mirror there's a paradise. She's a work of art, she'll steal your heart, turn around, break it, tear it all apart. She's a cool, cool breeze, a hot, hot tease, and just one look will make you weak in the knees. She plays hard to get, she's so hard to forget, but one fine day I'm gonna get her yet. I got a flat black Pontiac with a overdrive. I got a flat black Pontiac with a overdrive. All the jumping jacks and kittens and cats are gonna jump and jive. Ooh, jump back Jenny to the hot rod hop with a jetpack. Jump back jitterbug pop. Jet black jeans and a Jaguar top. Juke joint Johnny's jacked up jalopies, jumping and a jiving like they're never gonna stop. Jump back Jenny to the hot rod hop. Flat black Pontiac with a overdrive. I got a flat black Pontiac with a overdrive. All the jumping jacks and kittens and cats are gonna jump and jive. Ooh, jump back Jenny to the hot rod hop with a jetpack. Jump back jitterbug pop. Jet black jeans and a Jaguar top. Juke joint Johnny's jacked up jalopies, jumping and a jiving like they're never gonna stop. Jump back Jenny to the hot rod hop. Hot rod hop. Hot rod hop. Thank you. Got any songs with a bunch of J's in it?
I got it. I was like, that was good. That was like a tongue twister.
I got lucky.
This next tune I'm going to do is one that I have actually, we just went into the studio to record it. And for me, I learned things that I want to change in the song when I went into the studio. We actually record in St. Croix Falls, too, so it's pretty close to Forest Lake. So now I'm excited because I have to go back and re-record some vocals, and so now I'll get to use my little gift certificate at the music store. But this song's called Lost My Mind, and it's going to be a single release, I think. Or maybe we'll do a new album, I don't know. We'll see. Have I lost my mind? I wonder sometimes. Have I lost my mind again? Tell me you know how it goes. You tell me you know, so I'm not all alone.
All right. Very nice. I have quite the range that Elizabeth has vocally here. You probably couldn't tell that, but it'll become clear as the night goes on. So my wife and I have a son. He's 21 years old, and he's our only kid. He's going to be a senior in college, and he spent the second semester of his junior year in Copenhagen with great help from my parents, who are also here tonight. And before he left, I wrote this song for him, and I don't know. I just, I'm 58, and just the idea of being 21 and overseas and kind of with nothing to do except maybe go to class here and there. And there's a lyric in it too. It says, "Take a train to anywhere." I had this vision of being in Europe where he would hop trains and ride around, but it turned out actually, I think it's called Ryanair, was like way cheaper than trains. So it wasn't quite as romantic as the train thing, but it was still a really good experience for him, and I guess this song's kind of about that. I wrote it for him. It's called "Young and Strong in Copenhagen." I'll turn up my guitar. Wish you what it's like to be young and strong in Copenhagen. And that's a life I kinda knew, and the one I wish for you. Wake in the morning with no debt, and a vision in your head of a lover far away, maybe near, it's hard to say. Cup of black coffee on the square, and the spring is everywhere, and it's all before you now. And son, it all works out somehow. Take a train to anywhere, and take a chance and meet her stare. You never know why you might find. Let the unexpected tale unwind, and follow hunches in the dark. Don't be frightened by a spark. It just might turn into a fire. It might just last a little while. Does a flame become a fire? And if I dream of Armageddon, and if my father showed up here beneath the pillar and the pride, where I watched as all my heroes died, what would I say? Could I explain all the decisions I have made? Would they forgive me if they could? Would I accept it if they would? I think I would. And my son, I think you should. And I wish you what it's like to be young and strong in Copenhagen. And that's a life I kinda knew, and the one I wish for you. Thank you.
All right, the first two songs I played those last year when I played here. This is a brand new one. Haven't played it anywhere before, so we'll see how. You're not going to be able to even tell if there's any mistakes because you haven't. Well, you probably will. But Anyway, this how did this one come to be? No one's asking, but I'll tell you.
I know, we're asking, man. We're asking.
How'd the song come to be, Tony? Let me tell you. I just had one line. There's a girl I love waiting by the phone. Where that came, I have no idea. But then fleshed the whole song out from that. And at the chorus, they're in my, when I record it someday, there's going to be a stacked 3-part harmony, which I can't do by myself, but I'm going to try to approximate that. So that's what I'm doing when you hear this kind of funny part in the middle. Oh, and it's about a guy broke down on the highway. And it's got to be in the pre-cell phone era because he could have just called for help with his cell phone if it happened today, but it's anyway, he's broke down. It's called Done Broke Down. There's a girl I love waiting by the phone, staring at the clock and wondering where I'm gone. She thinks I'm out honky-tonkin' all over town, but I'm stuck on the roadside, done broke down. I should have been home about 9 o'clock, but there's no one around here and it's too far to walk. It's 17 miles to the nearest town, and I'm stuck on the roadside, done broke down. I'm down, I'm down, I'm down, broke down, down, down. I'm down, I'm down, I'm down, broke down, down, down. In no time at all, she'll start calling around all of our friends, every place in town. She'll call up the hospital and worry Nurse Brown, but I'm stuck on the roadside, done broke down. I'm down, I'm down, I'm down, broke down, down, down. I'm down, I'm down, I'm down, broke down, down, down. Now I'm waiting on a car or a truck to come around, any set of headlights that I can flag down. And when I walk through that door, I ain't gonna make no sound, 'cause she won't believe I was just broke down. I'm down, I'm down, I'm down, broke down, down, down. I'm down, I'm down, I'm down, broke down. Thank you.
That was great.
Thank you.
I'm glad that's not a true story.
Not yet.
Not yet.
No.
This next song is from, I actually have an album out under Allure, and it's called Blood Running. And so it's a more aggressive album. And this song is on it called Good Girl. And you can you'll figure out what it's about. so that everyone can hear, but it's the audience that every man must fear. If she goes out late at night with her girlfriends and he's left to wonder, is she looking for another man? But she says, I'm a good girl, though I sometimes do bad things. Yeah, I'm a good girl, on that you just have to trust me. I'm a good girl, though I sometimes do bad things. Yeah, I'm a good girl, on that you just have to trust me. When she come in the room, everyone turns their head, but it's not her beauty. She's got something else instead. When she looks at you, it's like no one else exists, but you walk away and you're wondering what you missed. But she says, I'm a good girl, though I sometimes do bad things. Yeah, I'm a good girl, on that you just have to trust me. I'm a good girl, though I sometimes do bad things. Yeah, I'm a good girl, on that you just have to trust me. Look at her eyes. Would you know if they were telling you lies? Look at her eyes. Would you know if they were telling you lies? Look at her eyes. Would you know if they were telling you lies? She says, I'm a good girl. Yeah, I'm a good girl. Oh, I'm a good girl. Yeah, I'm a good She's a good girl. She's a good girl. She's a good girl. She's a good girl.
Guitar sounds really nice.
Really boomy because it's a breed love.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Is that
they're
the
super
characteristic?
basic, I think so.
Yeah, it sounds All right, folks. Once again, my name's Bob, and once again, thanks to you for coming out tonight, and for Hallberg folks for having us. It's super cool. Nice night. It's not like 98 degrees, and haven't been bitten up here yet by any bugs, so it's all good. But lest you think that all I do is play songs with minor chords that express my love for my family and my friends, That's mostly what I do, but it's not all what I do. Sometimes I'll offer a cautionary tale for everybody, and that's what this one is. It's called a 4-pint decision. I thought that I would call her up. Seemed like the thing to do. And I just returned home from the bar. It was a little before 2. I thought I had it straight inside my head, all them things that I might say. And it was a 4-pint decision I had made. It was a 4-pint decision that I had made, A 4-pint decision that I had made. I ain't never been a genius, and I got seen some better days. And it was a 4-pint decision I had made. Well, we got into an argument, it didn't take long at all. And pretty soon it was pretty clear that I probably shouldn't have called. Now I'm lying lonely in my bed where the two of us once laid, and it was a 6-pint decision I had made. It was a 6-pint decision that I had made, A 6-pint decision that I had made. Used to think that she might love me, but forgot that things had changed. Yes, it was a 6-pint decision I had made. Now the night is slowly fading and the sun is coming up, and I could see it peeking through the space between my window and my shade. So I called him to my job and I said, hey, I won't be coming in. Yeah, that was an 8-pint decision I had made. It was an 8-pint decision that I had made, An 8-pint decision I had made. I'm looking for employment and I got a bunch of bills to pay. Yeah, it was an 8-pint decision I had made. When no girl, no job, no prospects, what's a guy supposed to do? So I headed out to see my buddy Dave. And I cried to him for hours, then said I'll get home on my own. Well, that was a 10-pint decision I had made. It was a 10-pint decision that I had made, A 10-pint decision that I had made. I'm using my one phone call, hoping she might pay my bail. And it was a 10-pint decision I had made. It was a 4-pint decision. They lead to 6-pint decisions, lead to 8-pint decisions, to 10-pint decisions. I'm afraid I ain't never been a genius, and I seen much better days. And it was a 4-pint decision that I made. Thanks. Maybe it's a true story, or maybe not.
I think I heard a minor chord at the end there, too. I'm just saying.
It might have been a diminished seventh.
right, another new song. This is like I was talking about before. Sometimes a song comes to you and it's all almost already done in your mind, and it's kind of sucks when it's a song that you normally wouldn't like, and that's what this is. There's two reasons why this song sucks, and I'm going to lay it out for you before I even play it. Not really. I'm just kind of kidding. But people say, why do you play rockabilly? Well, I like it because it's happy. You know, I spent a lot of years playing real introspective music, kind of sad songs, and I liked rockabilly as a kid, and then later on I got older. I'm like, I just want to play happy, joyful music about cars and guitars and stuff like that. So, number one, this is kind of a sad song, and I thought the subject is maybe there's one more sad song left in me. Maybe there is. Let's see here. And okay, so the second reason is I've always been put off by songs that mention in the song that it's a song. Like, this is the song that doesn't end, or Elton John's Your Song. You can tell everybody this is your song. No thanks, I'm good. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, it's not done. You're going to go on for 4 more minutes. So anyway, that's sad song. I mentioned that it is a song within the song. So those are the two reasons. And I also hate really long introductions to songs. So there's 3. And I hate capos, and that's what. So 4 reasons, 4 things going against this one. So this is called the last sad song. Well, the time for sorrow's over, and the time for tears is past. I don't need them in my life again no more. No more looking over my shoulder at a darkness coming fast. I'll turn my eyes to bluer skies, light outside my door. Oh, and this is the last sad song. This is the last lonely night. No more will I ever string sad words together. Oh, this is the last sad song I'll ever write. Well, I'm only human, and I know dark times will come. I've seen it all, and I've built walls in kind. But I am a new man with a past I can't outrun. I will embrace a kinder face, a gentler state of mind. Oh, and this is the last sad song. This is the last lonely night. No more will I ever string sad words together. Oh, this is the last sad song I'll ever write. 'Cause I choose joy over sadness, and I choose hope over badness, and I choose sanity over madness, and the laughter of children after I've been building these walls. And I choose hope over anguish, and I choose love as my language, and I choose clarity over baggage. It's the last year I'm hollow, the faster I follow my heart. And this is the last sad song. This is the last sad night. No more will I ever string sad words together. Oh, this is the last sad song I'll ever write. Thank you.
Well, since we're doing some new songs, I'm going to try out a newer one of mine as well called Up to You. And I like to think of, you said you write songs to like, for advice or things like that. I write songs for myself, like to kind of motivate myself. Sometimes I write things as if I'm going to do these things and be maybe more positive, and maybe one day I'll never write a sad song again, but this is kind of an encouragement song to myself. I've been alone so long that I'm starting to think, is it me? Is it me? I've given up drink, yeah, I thought it would help. Now it's just something else. You see, it's just something else. Did you tell me that story before, or am I just easily bored? I guess I'm easily bored. I recognize that guy over there. Hooked up with him once, but I can't remember when or where. And do I even care? I know it feels like a lot right now, but one day, yeah, you'll figure it out. Oh, why do we pretend? What I'm saying might not get through. In the end, you know it's all up to you. You got to choose. I wrote the song just so I could sing low, feel how it flows. Yeah, I'm feeling how it flows. Once held a teardrop in my left eye. I held it there and I waited, 'cause I didn't wanna cry. I didn't wanna cry. Every morning I wake up with a fear inside. Tell me, how can I hide from my own inside? I can't hide from what's inside. I know it feels like a lot right now, but one day, yeah, you'll figure it out. Oh, why do we pretend? What I'm saying might not get through. In the end, you know we have to choose. It's up to you. You know it's up to you.
So I have a little band. It's called, my name is Bob Fry, and my band is called Bob Fry and the Adapters. And the reason it's not like adapter for a phone. The reason it's called that is because we very, very rarely practice ever, actually. We only play shows. But I do put a set list together, but they always know that we're not going to stay to the set list. Might not be in the same key. I might not, and that's not on purpose. That's just because they're all much better musicians than I am. But so they're able to adapt to whatever I end up doing on stage. And so I'm going to adapt myself tonight and not play the song I thought I was going to play. Instead, I'm going to play a song called Ghost, which is the name of the last record that I made. And it's a murder ballad. Kind of, I guess I'm like a folk singer, Americana kind of deal. And so if you work in that vein, you should have a murder ballad. I have a few, so this is one of them. All right, here we go. It's a story song. I saw a ghost the other night. She looked a lot like you. Into these wounded eyes, you never did look better. Drinking whiskey with them barroom boys, these are vying for your hand. And an invitation back to your room as the night grew later. And I watched this dirty little scene years 1,000 times before. It takes me back into the days when we were together. When I plead with you to come on home and show me I was wrong, you'd laugh at me and say I thought that you knew me better. Still, I saved up all my wages and offered you a ring. I sold my best guitar and I borrowed from my brother. And why you ever did accept it, I guess I never understand. Though forgive myself that I ever made the offer. You told me it was nothing, but the truth was in your eyes. Wasn't so much what you did, but that you chose to lie. I could have walked away right then, and I suppose I should have run. Now I'm living with the choice I made and the things that I have done. December is the darkest month, at least that's what I have been told. And it sure felt dark that winter night by the lake so long ago. The storm set in, the wind blew hard, and I drank that bottle down and did my best to forget as I drove back into town. Now all these boats need bailing, and the water's getting high. And it won't be long for all these lakes are frozen. Like the memory of you screaming on a dark December night. And in my deepest dreams, I cannot forget you falling. I saw a ghost the other night. Yeah, she looked a lot like you until these wounded eyes. Thank you. It's a very ghostly song.
I got a buddy named, I don't even know his real name, but he goes by the name Mutt. What's my bass player Mike is here tonight. What's Mutt's real name? Do we even know? His name, is it Eric? Are you sure? Well, anyway, Mutt, he yeah, I mean, I was expecting something, something hideous. But anyway, Mutt fronts a honky-tonk band in town called the 241s. One time we were talking about, how guitar players like to have a lot of guitars, and sometimes the wife doesn't understand. And Mutt was telling me, I keep telling my wife, I've only got like 5 or 6 guitars. That's hardly any guitars. So one day it popped in my head, I got to write a song called Hardly Any Guitars. And this is it. It's very serious topic here. I got a Fender double 8 from my dear old dad, a Les Paul on the wall that I've always had, a brand new Martin that made my wife mad, but it's hardly any guitars. I got a Guild and a Gibby out in my garage. I got a D'Angelico in the back of my Dodge, a red Jaguar in the front seat of my car, but it's hardly any guitars. I got hardly any guitars, and it's causing me emotional scars. How am I supposed to survive with only 4 or 5? I need a couple dozen more just to stay alive. I need a Gibson if I wanna get loud. I need a Gretsch Sparkle Jet to stand out in the crowd. You know it ain't that many, it's barely any, it's hardly any guitars. I got an old Epiphone made in Kalamazoo. I got a National Tricone for playing the blues, an old herringbone and a silver tone too, but it's hardly any guitars. I got a Strat in the attic, it's Fiesta red. I got a couple 3 Jazz Masters under the bed, about a 9 or 10 Telecasters out in the shed, but it's hardly any guitars. I got hardly any guitars, and it's causing me emotional scars. How am I supposed to survive with only 25? I need a couple hundred more just to stay alive. I need a Gibson if I wanna get loud. I need a Gretsch Sparkle Jet to stand out in the crowd. You know it ain't that many, it's barely any, it's hardly any guitars. I got guitar cases all over the floor. There's a couple dozen more that are blocking the door. My wife says she just can't take it no more, but it's hardly any guitars. So she packed her bags and tore up our wedding picture. She said she's gonna find somebody smarter and richer. Well, don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. I got hardly any guitar. I got hardly any guitars, and it's causing me emotional scars. How am I supposed to survive on only 4 or 5? I need a couple thousand more just to stay alive. I need a telly if I wanna twang, one with a Bigsby if I wanna go wangity wang. You know it ain't that many, it's barely any, it's hardly any guitars. You know it ain't that many, man, it's barely any, man, it's hardly any guitars. Oh, thank you.
Tony, how many guitars do you have for real?
Last count, let's see, carry the one, I think 11.
11.
Yeah, it's hardly any. Yeah, that's plenty of room for more.
Yeah, exactly. I have 4, so I feel like that's pretty. I feel like I'm doing pretty good. I get some choices, but you're not tripping over them, that's for sure.
Me?
Oh, I don't get rid of anything, so. Tired of being pushed around, ready to shout out loud. You're the one that got me in this situation. Never follow any cues. I was breaking all the rules. Your line, I can hear it in your hesitation. I'm ready to shout out loud. They're gonna make you proud. I want a reputation. I'm ready to shout out loud. They're gonna make you proud. I want a reputation. You're the one that hit me first, even though it didn't really hurt. Never trusting, introvert. Empty compliments taught to smile when you stare at my calling bullshit on your etiquette. I'm ready to shout out loud. They're gonna make you proud. I want a reputation. I'm ready to shout out loud. They're gonna make you proud. I want a reputation. Take your weight off me, not gonna do what my mother taught me. Take your weight off me, try and stop me. Take your weight off me, not gonna do what my mother taught me. Take your weight off me, try and stop me. I want a reputation. I want a reputation. I want a reputation. I want a reputation.
I think I wrote this song in like 2006 or 7, and that's what I think. What I know is that I've played it at every single show that I've played since then, which is many, many shows. It's called Song for L. This is my song for Al, and I play it in 3/4 time. It's slow and it's simple. I wrote it this morning after holding her close as she cried. This is my song for Al. Yes, that once tough and fragile, it's true. I can still see her there in the doorway, her hair falling down, her eyes tear-stained and blue. And this is my song for a dancer. Yes, I think of it sometimes that way. She's light and she's graceful, elegantly wistful, as she moves through the steps of her day. This is my song for a dreamer. And she's a girl with the world in hands. And now she's feeling confused about her moves, what to do when the world don't work out like you planned. This is my song for Al. Yeah, take solace where solace is due. The Scorpio lover, the gray of November, seems it's forever following you. This is my song for Al. Love, leave all that darkness behind. Remember that night when we stared at the lights on the ocean? I could still see them shining. Do you remember that night when we stared at the lights on the ocean? I could still see them shining. And this is my song for Al. Yeah, I play it in 3/4 time. It's slow and it's simple. I wrote it this morning after holding her close as she cried. This is my song for Al. Yes, that once tough and fragile, it's true. I could still see her there in the doorway, her hair falling down, her eyes tear-stained and blue. Yes, I could still see her there in the doorway, her hair falling down, her eyes tear-stained and blue. And I can still see her there in the doorway, her hair falling down, her eyes tear-stained and blue. I play that at every gig because I wrote it for my wife, so thanks for listening.
Yep. Come on up.
I'm gonna tilt it. Is that okay?
Yeah. It's a weird one. You gotta this thing. It like cracks.
This is like a real fancy, like radio mic, you know. She must have been a beautiful baby.
Go ahead, Bruce.
Oh, anyway, thanks for coming out tonight for the christening of the Sunset Schooner. And look who's over here. Our executive director, Jessica Eichens, is here to christen this. Ready? Go! Woo! Thank you all for coming out tonight. Songwriters 59 in the christening of the Sunset Schooner. What a beautiful night. What a beautiful crowd. Thanks for all coming out and having fun tonight. Enjoying live music. Yeah, this is great, isn't it? So we're going to make a couple of quick announcements and some thank yous, and then we will, the cops just went by with their lights on, but they didn't stop here, so we're okay. Mr. Hallberg, we'll have him get on them, so if they do. But anyway. Oh, yeah. He's not paying attention. Anyway, thank you all for coming out tonight. A couple of announcements we have. Right now going on in the Arts Center is our In Art Show and Competition. $5,000 are in play for these 67 artists who are in. And we will find out who wins on August 14th at a reception, awards reception, starting at 5. It goes from 5 to 7:30. You can all be a part of it by going in and voting for your 3 favorite. Maybe you won't have a chance tonight because we kind of close after this, but come back if you haven't voted. Vote for your 3 favorite pieces of art. It's Art versus Art. It's sponsored by Dave Fremore, and we're really thankful for this great show and really the great artists that are in this community. So let's give it up for the artists. It gets better than that, Elizabeth. On August 5th, next Tuesday, we are at Night to Unite. The volunteers of the Wyoming Area Creative Arts Community, the Hallberg Center for the Arts is our home. We put up a tent and we let kids come and paint for free. We put up our volunteers. Kids come in and put on aprons and they paint and they take their own masterpieces home. They get even a free T-shirt out of it. So come join us at Goodview Park in Wyoming on Tuesday, August 5th. It goes from 6 to 8 o'clock. If anybody wants to volunteer and help out, we certainly welcome it. It's a lot of fun. It's super rewarding. So anyway, that's Night to Unite, August 5th. We'll also be doing the same general thing at Stagecoach Day, which I believe is September 13th. Is that right, Tony? Yep. You got glasses, okay. September 13th, right. And a lot of people ask about, well, what's going on at the Hallberg Center for the Arts? Well, over on this table, we have a schedule of our August events. There's tons of classes, tons of events that we got going. So please stop by and grab one of those. And it's also the merch table. You can purchase some of the and learn more about the artists here, and we're going to talk to them in a second. Some thank yous. We need to thank the Hallberg Family Foundation, who puts this on, and Hallberg Marine, who donated this fine, newly christened ship, the Sunset Schooner. We also, I see in the crowd is Dave and Lori Purdy. They donated the sound system, so thank you to David. That's really kind of you. We use that every month. We use it every day, don't we, Jess? It gets played a lot. So anyway, a lot of fun. So also I mentioned earlier for the Sunset Schooner, thanks to Rick Aharts, Dave Fremore, in the crowd, Jeff Lutz, all these people that all helped us, Hal and Linda who are inside watching the inside, they all helped put this together. So we really appreciate volunteers and everyone who does all that. So thank you to them. Special notice tonight is this is the first time we've been outside with the new sound system and on the schooner, and we have a new sound man who helped out tonight, Ken Lagos. And Ken's hiding over in the corner up by his car. Ken, nice job, Kenny. We appreciate all your help. Thanks for filling in. Appreciate your help. We're filmed by Lakes Area TV. And Paul Peterson, thanks to Paul. Always a great job. It's fun to go back and watch this show. I always have to because I miss it because I'm running around not paying attention enough, but it's always fun to go back and see it. So, and thank you for keeping that on the stream for us. And I think we need to now just talk to our entertainers. Oh, yes, and we also need to thank the East Central Regional Arts Council, our great benefactor from the state. You, the taxpayers, they through grants through the East Central Regional Arts Council, this is made possible, so thank you for that. Start just asking quick, really easy questions. What you guys got cooking? Tony, what's coming up for you, and how can we follow you?
This comes off. You can walk around and.
I could be like Dean Martin.
Yeah. There you go. I'm in a rockabilly group called the Star Chiefs, and sometimes you play as a duo with myself and Mike Rue on upright bass. Sometimes we have a drummer and sometimes a fourth member, Josh Sorheim from Medford, Minnesota. We're playing 11 shows in August, and a couple of them are private events, and I'm terrible at remembering off the top of my head where they are. But if you go on to my Facebook page, it's just Tony Baker, and you'll see my picture there. And then it's also the Star Chiefs or just Star Chiefs. You can see a schedule there. Yeah, so lots of chances to see the various incarnations of the group. And we do a few original songs like here, but it's mostly 50s, Johnny Cash, Carl Perkins, Elvis Presley, that kind of thing.
Nice. And before I ask Elizabeth the same questions, two things. We also have support from the Music Connection. Each of the performers receives a $50 gift card. So thanks to Music Connection to help us support the music. And Jess is going to pass around a shared tip jar, which we share amongst the crew here. So she's got it there. So we're going to pass that along. So Elizabeth.
I play around the Twin Cities with a band called Allure, E-L-O-U-R. You can go to our website, alluremusic.com, to kind of find out specific details about our gigs. But the most, I guess the thing that comes to mind that's coming up in August is we have a residency at the White Squirrel in St. Paul, which is a fun place. Yeah, it's a fun little bar with a really good music community there. And so yeah, every Tuesday in August we will be playing. So if you are gonna stay up late, it's kind of a later show. So but it's every Tuesday. If you want to have one Tuesday where you maybe hit 2 pints, not 4, come out, hang out, listen to a bunch of local music. We'd love to see you. I just want to thank you all for being here tonight. Thank you for hosting. This is so special. What a great thing to have in your community. So thank you so much.
Sure. Thank you. Bob. What's up, Bob?
Hey.
Good to see you again. Thanks for coming out again.
Thank you
It's
for
always
having
special
me.
to have you here.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Once again, thanks to everybody for coming and to the Hallberg Center. I really do view it as a privilege to be able to play any stage, and especially this one. It's also an interesting weekend for me. I'm also involved with an arts institution called the Perpich Center for Arts Education, where I'm going to begin my 24th year as a teacher there. Wow. Yeah, and
All right, let's give it up.
Yeah. And it's a great job, but I don't do well with transitions, and I got to go back to work on Monday, and it's not feeling great, really. But in any case, though, in terms of playing, bobfrymusic.com, you could check it out. And my little band is called Bob Fry and the Adapters, I think I mentioned. We're playing at Metronome Brewery in St. Paul, which is right across from the Saints Stadium or field, I guess. That's on August 16th, which is a Saturday night. And then we're at the 318 Cafe in Excelsior on October 23rd. We don't play a ton, maybe like 10 to 12 times a year. So every time we do, it's just super big privilege, and I love it a lot. And I especially love this format. It's fun playing with the band, but at heart, really, for me, it's just about the songs mostly. And I think the songs get to shine in this kind of solo format. So thanks for having me again. Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to have the performers do one last song tonight. And again, thank you all for coming out. The next Songwriters in the round is August 28th. There's rumors that Molly Brandt and some line dancers could even be here, so it could be a fun night, as well as some other performers. But you'll stay tuned to WyomingCreativeArts.org to hear the latest, and hopefully we'll see you all here at August 14th for the In Art Show reception. So that said, I'm going to shut up and give the microphone back to Tony. Thanks for loaning it, pal.
Sure. Thank you. One more, you say? One more. All right. All right, oh, no, this is a weird height. I'll stay standing up. To bend over a little. I'll do a short one. Sound good? All right. The song is called Hot Rod Kitten, And as I was rolling along writing this one, I wanted to have as many words rhyme with kitten as possible. It was kind of like one of the main goals, and I think I got them all.
Mitten?
No, dang it. Now I gotta. Somebody have paper? Hey, hot rod kitten, you got me smitten. And I think I'm getting my heart stole from me. I've been love bug bitten, and from where I'm sitting, hey, hot rod kitten, you're the one for me. I'm so tired of being lonely, waiting on my one and only. We ought to get out of Dodge, take that old car in my garage, and we'll get to splitting. All the green lights will be hitting. Looks like all the pieces are fitting for a hot rod kitten and me. So tired of being lonely, waiting on my none and only. We ought to get out of Dodge, take that Mopar in Mike's garage, and we'll get to splitting. All the green lights will be hitting. Looks like all the pieces are fitting for a hot rod kitten and me. A tale of true love's written about a hot rod kitten and me. Thank you.
I'm gonna end this fun event with a song called "The Look in Your Eyes." It's on my first EP or full-length album, actually, by Allure, and yeah, I'm excited to share it with you. I couldn't help myself. You were with someone else. Still I fell for you just the same, without ever knowing your name. How was I to know you were never going to let go? Still I fell for you just the same, without ever knowing your name. I didn't know I had opened up the door. Had no idea what was gonna be in store. It was just the look in your eyes. The look in your eyes. Dancing on the floor. Yeah, we talked a little bit, but I wanted more. You said let's just wait and see if we're meant to be. I thought that you would call. It was Yeah, I waited to see. I guess we weren't meant to be. I didn't know I had opened up the door. Had no idea what it all was for. It was just the look in your eyes. The look in your eyes. And the look in your eyes. The look in your eyes. The look in your eyes.
It's called California. It's a song I wrote for my brother. From the time I knew you, you've been cursed and blessed. I always said you were the one. Always stood your ground, never would back down. Now you would never be outrun. Through the reels of bluster, I watched you muster. Hit courage unforeseen. And now you finally gotten all them things you wanted. You got the prize, but now you're bleeding. I watched you take your place. I saw it in her face. Yeah, she was scornful like a queen, with a band of righteous judges in a sense of irony. And a baby waited as a mother cried, and a father her looked away. And I wish I could help you find, yeah, a peaceful place to lay your body down. California, do you think it let you down? And sometimes I wonder if you should have stuck around. And whoever's calling, I'll just tell them you're not here yet, but everything's alright. And you'll be back before too long. Do you still recall the way she looked? Yeah, when she was beautiful, in the shadow of a reckoning, before she changed her point of view. And now the truck stop lover makes the rules for all who come to stare and bear witness to the accident and all that happened there. In California, do you think it let you down? And Sometimes I wonder if you should have stuck around. And whoever's calling, I'll just tell them you're not here yet, but everything's alright. And you'll be back before too long. It seems everywhere other people speak in rumor and regret, but I wait for some sign of reason, but it hasn't happened yet. I stood by you through all your darkest days. I seen you broken down and busted, and I seen it written on the walls. Only the poets should be trusted. In California, do you think it let you down? And sometimes I wonder if you should have stuck around. Whoever's calling, hey, I'll just tell them you're not here yet, but everything's alright. And you'll be back before too long. In California, will always let you down. And sometimes I wonder if you should have stuck here. And whoever's calling, hey, I'll just tell them you're not here yet, but everything's alright. You'll be back before too long. Yes, everything's alright. And you'll be back before too long. Yes, everything's alright. Thanks a bunch. Thanks to the Hallberg Center.
Thanks, guys.